So the dish we're going to do today is a local line caught turbot dish, which is pan fried with a pistachio and nut crust on top, and that's served with sea purslane and a cauliflower salad. So, cracking turbot, local. You can see by the coloration of it. First of all, to prep the turbot, I want to score the back of the turbot. So around the head, this is quite a bit of a big boy, so I'm using actually a thin boning knife for this, rather than a fillet knife. A fine fillet. It's been roared up a little bit, you can see. It's actually just shot its roast. And then up the backbone, round its head. Just release from the head and then turn the turbot round again and go down its backbone. There we go. Okay, so next stage is I'm just going to skin the turbot. And then all we're going to do is just clean the sides up, back over, just neaten it up. And again, where it is really thin, I'm just going to take it off because unfortunately it just will overcook. Okay, so I'm going to portion the turbot. I'm going to use 2 pieces for this dish, 2 nice little sized pieces. The food style at Bohemia is based on local produce in season, with very traditional methods of cooking, French, English. And New World sort of, applied to that as well, like sous vide cooking, low temperature, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, a very rounded approach to, to cooking at Bohemia. Okay, so we're going to make a cauliflower puree to go with the turbot dish. Very, very simple way of cooking the puree. Some butter in a pan, melted. Cauliflower goes in. Just diced cauliflower. Mix that round. I add a little bit of truffle oil to my puree just to help the seasoning. Lid on the stove. I'm going to cook that. I'm going to add some water, steam that, make an emulsion, and then we're going to put that in a thermo and make a really, really nice smooth puree. We use it to make mascarpone, the base of mascarpone ice creams. Use it for anglaise. Use it for soups. Yeah, lots of different things. You see how lovely, silky, smooth that is. Since they brought this out, we devised all recipes for the machines really. So for our nut crust, 2 types of nut. We've got a pistachio nut and we've got a pine nut. I'm going to slightly toast these under the grill just to get a little bit of flavour and release some oils. So our nuts are just going to go into a robo and we're just going to slightly nib them. Next is our butter. So our butter is going to go onto the stove with our salt and our sugar, and we're going to bring that up to beurre noisette. So there we have a beurre noisette. The nuts are going to go into there. Okay, so what we're going to do is just cool this down over ice, and then we're going to roll it out in between 2 sheets of greaseproof paper, freeze it slightly, and then we're going to cut it into pieces the size of the turbot. Okay, so we've got all the dish together now. So first of all, we're going to put the turbot into a pan and slightly roast that off. So non-stick pan, touch of oil, turbot goes in. So just cooking our turbot nice and golden brown. And then our nut crust goes on top, like so. And then from there, it goes under the grill. I launched the first cookbook, Seasoned Islands, to go with a program that we'd made. It was a 6-part series. It was about me cooking on the islands, Channel Islands collectively. It's not a restaurant book, it's a very much home cooked book, and it's based on local heroes, local suppliers, guys that I've known for 20 years of my life here, and built up really good relationships with them. In Bohemia, there's around about 14 boys in the brigade now. We are 7 days operational with the club hotel, and we've just gone 7 days operational with Bohemia as well. So it's quite full on now. So first to plate, we've got our cauliflower puree. Just spread enough of that on the plate just to eat with, and then our nut crusted turbot goes in. And then following the cauliflower theme all the way through, we've got some roasted cauliflower for texture and for flavour. Some nice little tender Jersey Royals, which are bang in season. And some locally foraged samphire on top. Got some fresh cauliflower strips with a little bit of olive oil. Dash of lime juice. And some fresh mixed herbs. Just give that a little toss. Quite a nice salad, very light. And then to finish, our star of the dish, well for me, it's the seasoning of the dish. It's our sea purslane and a good sprinkling of that. And last of our elements is chickweed from the land. Great flavour. The balance is really nice with the cauliflower as well. And last but not least is a little bit of our butter, which the nut crust has been cooked in over the top.